got snatched away from under the noses of London Irish. Those days are gone. The young guns are staying in the name of what makes an unbelievable impact. It's really interesting listening to the guys there just talk about the blend of talent with experience, but it's how can you get the very best out of them? And I think a key man in all of this is actually Theo Bloody through. We've seen what they were able to do last week in getting their result and how they can manipulate defenders to give people time to fall. We see this set up quite a lot. Every team are running short. Theo Bloody through coming out the back. He's got set up quite a lot. Every team are running short. Theo Bloody through coming out the back.
Good evening and welcome to the first watch along of a very busy weekend here on the channel on BS Rugby. So good to see some of you in the chat already. It is, of course, the watch along for this one. It is Bath against London Irish, the Challenge Cup quarter-final. We are at the quarter-final stage, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are doing well. We got an all-English affair kicking off. Very, very excited to see how this one goes. Fascinated to see who is going to get the win today. It's going to be a fantastic day of rugby. As always, let me know where you're watching from in the chat, who you're supporting this evening. And of course, make sure you've liked the watch along as well. I have indeed lost the picture. It fell down earlier today when I came home from work. It was there and I just can't get it back up, but it will be a backup shortly. We got some exciting news coming from Ben as well, which we'll share later on in the stream. I hope everyone is doing well and ready for this watch along between these two sides. It's been fascinating to see how it goes in the first game of the weekend. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Sean and Fowles in the chat. Sean, hope you're doing well. Good evening. Hope you are well. Irish will do it. Freddie Clark says this one will be close. I think we will. Hopefully some great games this weekend. Absolutely. Ben for loving the new channel. We'll get into that for sure. Gregor Galway says, come on, Irish, backing Irish to win. New hair day tomorrow. Absolutely getting a haircut tomorrow. Cannot wait. It's been way too long. The hair is going to an extent. So, yes, we are cutting down on the hair tomorrow. Yes, Gregor, I did. Thank you for sharing that on the channel earlier on. So good to see everyone in the chat. Let me know your predictions for this one. We will get into the teams in just a second as well. And we'll have a look at how both sides line up this evening. But we are ready for this game here. Let me just do a couple of bits I need to do here. go. So let's just get these little bits done, these bits of admin, which is a pain in the arse, but it's got to be done. And there we go. So that is all done. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Joram asks, will I stream the game live? And no, I will not be streaming the game live. This is simply a watch long. It's on BT Sport 2, as Gregor points out. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't show the game live. Don't have enough money to compete with the likes of BT, but you can join us here and you can watch along with us here and keep an eye on how the game goes. So Joram, do stick around, my friend, and let me know how the game goes. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Capo Starkey, mate, Capo Starkey, your videos have taken a turn up. They're absolutely brilliant now. So if you haven't checked out Capo Starkey's channel, make sure to check it out. Really good channel. He's pushing towards 200 subscribers. Let's see if we can help him hit that over the next couple of weeks. So make sure to head over there and subscribe as well. Yeah, channel, the game is on BT Sport. We're going to get into the teams in just a second because we are very, very close to kickoff here. Let's have a look. So this is the only game going on this evening, although tomorrow is a very, very busy day. We're going to be covering as many games as possible tomorrow, so we'll keep you up to date on that. Right, let's get into the first team then, which is Bath this evening. Bath, of course, are at home, so we'll go through the side now and we'll have a look at who starts where. So starting at fullback is Anthony Watson with Kokina Singer on the wing with Jamie Joseph, and Cameron Redpath is back into the squad after being out injured for such a long time. Obviously, he had an incredible game against England in the Six Nations, but struggled a little bit with injury after that, but he is back. Roy McConaughey, the England international, is at 11. Orlando Bailey keeps his place at 10 with Ben Spencer at 9. In the front row, then you have Ben Urbano, Walker and Will Stewart. McNally and Eels are at 4 and 5. Faletau moves to 6 with Bayliss at 7, and Zach Mercer comes in at 8. If we take a look at the London Irish team, let me know your thoughts on the Bath team. Let's have a look at how London Irish line up this evening. They line up like this evening. Let me just get that up quickly. So starting at fullback, we have Parton at fullback with Loader on the wing. Loader was absolutely brilliant last week against Cardiff Blues. Brophy Clues is in the centre alongside Hepatima with Hassel Collins on the wing. Paddy Jackson plays at 10 with Nick Phipps at 9 in the front row. Gigena comes in for his first game for the club, signing from Exeter. Creevy in the hooker position with Chawatama in the finishing the front row. Knott and Simmons in the locks. Rogerson at 6. Cowan at 7 and Tuisui at 8. Let me know your thoughts on those teams. It's some strong teams. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Let's not have too much for Exeter. We'll be doing a watch along for that on the channel, so be sure to join us for that. That's a massive game. Go live around 5:15 with kickoff at 5:30. Really, really excited for that one. Let's have a look. Stephen Somerville's in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Adam is back in Bath by 8. Get your predictions in the comments, folks. It'll be interesting to hear who you're going to back. Looking forward to Tigers versus Newcastle tomorrow. That's going to be a good game. And, of course, La Rochelle against Sale tomorrow as well. So we're ready for this one. London Irish are coming out onto the pitch. Don't forget, if you're new here, to hit the subscribe button. We're pushing towards 1,500 subscribers. And if you'd like to use the option of a super chat, you're more than welcome to do that. It's a way of supporting the channel financially. There's no pressure to do that. If you're not financially in a place to do that, please do not do that. But if you'd like to support the channel financially, you can buy a sticker, or you can send a super chat, which will make your message highlighted in the chat. So you're more than welcome to do that if you'd like to. But it's free to subscribe and free to like the video, so please make sure that you have done that. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Back inside, please. I'm just getting the mop off the head. That's what I'm doing. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And let's have a look at some more of your comments. Sean Farrell says Irish by 5. Joram says Irish by 10. Richard, who is in the chat? Richard, hope you're doing well this evening. Good to see you in the chat. Hope your week's been good. It's going to be a busy weekend on the channel, so make sure to stick around for all the watch-alongs going on across the channel. Excited to have you alongside. So both teams are out on the pitch down at the Rec. So make sure to get your predictions in before kickoff, and we'll keep an eye on who gets them right, who gets them wrong. There we go. That is all sorted. Right, let's have a look at some more of your comments. Jonathan Gray's in the chat. How are things? I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. Come on, you Irish. Yes, 2 minutes silence for Prince Philip dying. Yeah, really sad news today coming that Prince Philip had passed away. I think it was earlier today. 99 years old. Incredible age to get to that. So obviously thoughts go to the royal family and anyone affected by that. So they are having 2 minutes silence for that. So 1921 to 2021, long life lived. So the players having a 2 minute silence to remember Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, who passed away earlier today. There we go. We are ready to go. So predictions in the chat. Get them in the chat. Freddie, I'm not 100% decided if I'm going to do all of them yet. It really just depends on how the weekend goes and how busy I get with different bits. But not too sure yet. But keep an eye out on the channel, mate. So we're ready to kick off here live from the Rec. Bath against London Irish. We are underway. Let me get the scoreboard up and sorted. And we will be able to get going. There we go. Let me get rid of that comment. James Cody's back in Bath to win this one, 29 points to 24. Very specific score. We'll see if you come out on the right side of that. But it's Bath playing in their European kits while London Irish are playing in their away kits. So we'll see how this one goes across the evening. The only game kicking off, but kicking off, what a wonderful weekend of rugby we have in store. Watson's broken through here. Good tackle by Loader. Ball comes out wide. Jonathan Joseph takes it forward. Ben Spencer plays it back. Here's Falatau, Six Nations champion, of course. It is indeed, and with the weekend off from work, I can't wait for it. Cameron Redpath with his first touch in a very long time on a rugby field. Jonathan Gray's back in London Irish, 28 points to 26. Oh, it was such a good hit, wasn't it? It was such a good line, that from Watson. McNally carrying it forward. Ben Spencer gets it out wide. Good hands from Jonathan Joseph. Bath coming forward here. Obrano carrying Redpath. Orlando, sorry there, but his pass was intercepted and it is cleared downfield, but only as far as Rory McConaughey. Oh, steps beautifully, but it's tackled on the halfway line. It's all Bath so far. And penalty to London Irish at the breakdown. Holding on to the ball. Some good things there from Bath there. Anthony Watson with a lovely run there. Very powerful player. Probably one of the best performers for England over the course of the Six Nations. So line out to London Irish just outside the 22. So some very exciting news here for myself on the channel and for the Welsh Rugby Roundup Show. Ben Ford has started a YouTube channel. He's been inspired by yours truly in some sense, but he's started his YouTube channel. He's made a first video on a very topical subject, that is, why is the Pro 14 side struggling in Europe so much compared to the Gallagher Premiership? We're going to drop a link now to his channel. Please do head over there, subscribe. Let's see if we can get him his first. How many subscribers is he on now? Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. How many subscribers Ben is on now? So Ben is currently on 6 subscribers. Can we get him up to 10 subscribers in the next 5 minutes? That would be wonderful to do if we can. Be sure to head over there to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and have a watch of the video at some point, because it's a really good video. So Ben's channel is linked in the chat. Head over there, subscribe, and then jump back over here as well to continue watching this watch long. But it's the Ruck and Roll Rugby. Make sure to head over there and check out his new video, Gallagher Premiership, Guinness Pro 14, how different are the two leagues and why. Really good video, in-depth analysis. So be sure to check it out. Myself and Ben, of course, are the hosts of the Welsh Rugby Roundup Show, which we did last week. And you guys were in the chat, which was awesome to see. And we had a bit more of a chat there. Capo Starkey, thank you very, very much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Again, that option is available to folks if they'd like to use that. As always, do check out Capo Starkey's channel. It is a brilliant channel. As always, make sure to check it out. Folks, if they'd like to use that. Richard Huey just subscribed to Ben. Thank you so much, Richard, for doing that. Guys, make sure you head over there and subscribe to Ben's channel. Hopefully he'll have me on his channel. Maybe not as an Ospreys fan, but hopefully he will at some point. London Irish having a good spell of possession here in the 3rd minute now. London Irish, we know how they're going to try and play. We know what they're going to try and do tonight. We know the style of rugby they're going to bring. Nick Phipps, very, very experienced. Paddy Jackson gets it out. Redpath looks over that to me. Oh, he's been caught though. Didn't quite have his body weight supported. Thank you to everyone who has checked out Ben's new channel. Ben Ford, thank you very much for the super sticker, my friend. That's very, very kind of you. Once again, thank you very much for doing that. That is awesome to see. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. 2 subscribers away from hitting 10 subscribers on the Ruck and Roll Rugby. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do it and help Ben out, and check out his video at some point as well. It's a really good video, so do check it out. So penalty to London Irish just inside the 22. They've decided to go to the corner. It will be a line out about 7 metres out. They do win the ball just about, and the driving maul comes forward. I think Creevy will have this one at the back. Now, Bath have been caught a little bit all over the place. This driving maul is turning advantage to to London Irish here. It's gone to ground. So still advantage to London Irish. Trying the little kick at the top. It's not going to work. So they're going to come back for the original penalty. Frank Murphy, the referee, calling them back. Short of foul. Thank you for subscribing to Ben's channel. That's great to see. Myself and Ben have lots of exciting ideas for the Welsh Rugby Roundup show over the next few months. So we're really excited to see that come to fruition. They've gone back to the corner here. So Agustin Creevy, very, very experienced Argentine hooker, throws it in. Once again, it's the driving maul from London Irish, a weapon we see a lot of the Premiership sides use. Creevy goes alone. Creevy for the line. Has he got there? Yes, he has. Agustin Creevy crosses for London Irish. And after all the dominance from Bath, it is London Irish who have the first points of the game. Agustin Creevy crashes over. Brilliant finish from the hooker. Yeah, he's put it down. It's actually a very good finish. 6 minutes into this one. And the London Irish have the lead. Now, when these teams met last time, of course, it was a pretty interesting affair. It did finish a pretty crazy one, really. It was a pretty crazy game in that one. And yeah, 36-33 to London Irish it was. The conversion is good. So London Irish lead this one 7 points to 0. Paddy Jackson converted, one of the very, very underrated in my opinion. And so they lead here down at the Rec. A great stadium for sure. Let's get through some of your comments. Great try, Creevy's joke. Absolutely. What a try. Good try. And Creevy is my favourite player for years. He's next level. Really, really good player, isn't he? Absolutely good player. And again, I mean, London Irish, that's tried and tested now. They know the pressure is going to be on Bath in that area and they're just going to target it. It's what you got to do. You got to try and target it. So Bath restarting here. Just over 7 minutes gone in this one. Oh, it's been knocked on here from the restart by Loader. Poor mistake there. It was offside, actually, apparently. Ben Spencer will put this one into the corner. So from having a brilliant try to messing up your exits there, I mean, it's just completely misread from the jumper, and then Loader really should catch it. So 5 metre line out for Bath. Bath's turn to try the driving maul. Advantage to Bath. The maul gets going once again, but it's not really going forward at this point. So it's with the forwards. Still advantage to Bath. Still playing advantage, the ref. Obano goes. Tries to reach. Has he reached? It's short. I think this might be Mercer. I mean, what are Bath doing? Just get the ball out. McAnally pushes. Has he reached? He's reached. And it is a try for Bath. Bath respond with a try of their own. And it's a really good push and shove from Bath. I thought they messed up the moment there. McAnally there, crossing. Make sure if you're watching and you've not yet liked the stream, to like the stream and subscribe if you are new. But Josh McInally, first Challenge Cup try in 8 appearances for him. Conversion is good, and so Bath are level, 7 points apiece. And Bath, 10 minutes gone in this one, are back level. Really good start to the game. Both teams very much going for it. Kind of getting the idea of how it goes. I do think it'll open up later on. So off we restart once again, and Paddy Jackson gets us underway. Zach Mercer, of course, heading to Montpellier. Montpellier tomorrow against Benetton. We won't be doing the game live, but we'll be keeping an eye out on it throughout the evening. All charged down. Does bounce, though, for Anthony Watson.
Something that gets into the psychology of the mind, knowing the pressure they're under.
So line out to London Irish here. They do just about get it. Nick Phipps gets it out. Paddy Jackson to Asui, the big number 8 carrying. Epitima carries. Tackled well, though, by advantage for London Irish here, just over the halfway line. Good defence here from Bath. London Irish have gone backwards quite a bit here, you'd have to say. I think Nick Phipps is going to kick this one. He just wants a little bit of cover. Bath are really counter-rucking here. And penalty to Bath. Hands in the ruck there, apparently. That is the call. Agustin Creevy there, penalised. So line out to Bath on the 22. And the driving wall is set up. Ref tells him to use it. Ben Spencer then will get this ball out eventually. Goes down the blind side. Mercer drops it though. Nick Phipps really standing his ground well there.
Putting his hands underneath the ball. Although Mercer won the collision there, Phipps has got his hands in between the ball and his chest and just ripped it down.
So scrum to London Irish here, just inside their own 22. So London Irish will clear their lines here. Has that gone out? Rory McConaughey has done very well to keep that one alive, you'd have to say. Advantage to Bath for a high tackle. No doubt that will be looked at. McConaughey kicks it over once again. We'll come back for the original penalty now. Is Murphy going to have a look at this, the referee? No, he's surely not going to have a look at that. Let's get into some of your comments. Good to see you again. Some comments coming in. Can't believe Mercy's leaving Bath. Suppose if you're not going to get a shot international, you may as well go chasing the big bucks. Absolutely agree with you. I think he signed a 2-year contract at Montpellier. Montpellier aren't great, to be honest. They're really not great. And I actually backed Benetton to beat them. So as Freddie says there, come back after the 2023 World Cup. We'll be very surprised if Eddie Jones's contract will be renewed. And yeah, I'd expect him to come back, and any Premiership club will be delighted, absolutely delighted to sign him. How did Sam Underhill play for the Ospreys? He was actually really good for us. And when there were rumours that if he'd stay a couple of more years, he could potentially play for Wales. But in the end, he wanted to play for England. Made sense for him to head back over the border to England. He was very, very good. Obviously, no Welsh regions in any course final this year. That's why you should really go check out Ben's new video. Really good video, so do go and check it out. Ewan says, I was watching highlights of Rebels versus Force. It was a good game, 15 points to 16 Force wins. I haven't watched much Super Rugby. It's so early, unfortunately. It's so early over here. It really is early. And we work, start work at 8 and stuff like that. So it's an early start for me anyway. But I should have Saturdays free for the next few weeks anyway to do some more watch-alongs during the day. Bath are attacking here. We are pushing towards the 20-minute mark. Oh, what's happened there? No, it's gone backwards. So Loader drops it. I mean, London Irish can't seem to hold on to this ball at all. Yeah, he came through the Gloucester Academy, came over to the Ospreys, and then went back. I mean, that would have been a lovely back row, didn't it? Tipperick at 7. Who have we got at 8? I've gone completely blank. I should absolutely know who starts at 8 for the Ospreys. I've gone very blank. Alan Jones in front of him would have been a decent back row to have. So London Irish really haven't, I don't know, we haven't seen much flowing rugby from them yet. They haven't really had an opportunity to do that. They are trying to do it now. Hepatima. Tackled by Jonathan Joseph into Porter there. So this game, although we've seen 2 tries, it's not been particularly a good game, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, Augustine Creevy! I mean, where's that come from? The Argentine hooker sprinting through the gap. Anyone else? And it been interesting. Loader. I've been so impressed with this guy this season. Lovely hands. Tackled. Nick Phipps. Paddy Jackson. Oh, that's a huge hit. So into the 22, London Irish. Chawatama carrying strong. Ball out to Paddy Jackson. Paddy Jackson finds his centre. Good speed here at the breakdown for Irish. They're not really making any yards. Tuasui, very big ball carrier. We need him to have a big game today. Good hands here. Still, though, not really. That's a high tackle from Singer. Advantage to London Irish. Charatama, once again, it has been ripped, but we'll come back for the original penalty. High tackle from Singer there. I'd be very surprised if they look at this. Agustin Creevy broke through the gap there. And Ben Loader here. I didn't know that Ben Loader's been capped for England. I was not aware of that. So we're halfway through the first half. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Irish have decided to go to the corner here rather than take the points, which is an interesting choice. They're obviously very confident in their driving maul. They believe the driving maul can get the job done for them. So driving maul here for it's actually been dropped by London Irish, and that decision to go to the corner now looks very, very silly from the away side, turning down an easy 3 points there. Agustin Creevy just can't get his hands on it, and so it's knocked forward. So scrum here to Bath, just inside the, well, right in the middle of the 22, really. Scrum goes straight down. I think that was on the Irish side. See, Agustin Creevy clearly thinks something of it. Bath obviously have a very good scrum. You expect them to be able to get a good exit from here. Mercer at 8, Faletau at 6, not too bad, is that? Just a solid scrum. Mercer carries off the back, hits Nick Phipps and bounces off him very, very easily. Good hands. Faletau in the open field here. The number 6, he decides to kick. Who's got that? Bath have it. Has it gone forward though? They just need to go wide. Surely if they got men wide, this should be a try for Bath. Oh, Anthony Watson, why did he not pass? Redpath carries. An advantage here for the home side. Yules carries. Can he get a second try? Bath have gone from one side of the field to the other with a lovely work from Mercer and Faletau. They're going towards the line. Surely this is going to be a try. Try. Absolutely brilliant try there. And who's at the bottom of the pile? I mean, looking at Zach Mercer there, hands up, a lovely offload. And Talupe Falatau just doesn't Louis re-sam it. He doesn't Louis re-sam it, doesn't he? I think there's a knock on there from Falatau. The try's been given. We're waiting to see Ben Ford. Yes, Falatau just nailed the red jersey for the summer. I'm not brave enough. I'm not doing that. Will Stew again is trying 2 Challenge Cup tries and 2 appearances for prop. It's not too shabby at all, is it? So Bath leading this one now by 12.7. They'll look to get the conversion. If you're just joining us here on BS Rugby for this watch along, Bath are currently leading this one potentially by 14 points to 7 if Ben Spencer can nail this kick, which he can. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're pushing closer to 1,500 subs, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the stream as well. Really good work from Mercer there. And then lovely hands into Talupe Falatau. He chips it over the top. Question marks on a potential knock-on. And then they go through the forwards and Stewart powers over there for Bath to give them a 14 points to 7 lead. And then they can't get their restart right again. They've knocked it forward. And so Irish have an opportunity here to attack straight after conceding. London Irish coming forward here. Ball out wide to Loader. He can't quite. Yes, he can keep it in. The game's a bit all over the place, but it'll be a line out to London Irish just inside their own half. A little bit of a crazy moment there. But Bath really not helping themselves. So 15 minutes to go until half time. London Irish win their line out to Asui. Good carry from the big number 8. Good speed of ball here. At Bath, you have a man down. Good hands out wide here. Trying to get the offload off. It's not quite going to work. Loader keeps it alive. Somehow London Irish still have some ball. And Bath win the penalty at the breakdown eventually. Off his feet. I think it's Ollie Bayliss. It's a huge... Oh! Orlando Bailey, I mean, has taken a huge hit there. Absolutely massive hit. That's a huge hit there. So tomorrow we have a lot of watch-alongs going on. We will be doing a watch-along for Leicester Tigers against Newcastle Falcons. So we'll be doing that. We'll go live just before kickoff for that one. In the evening then, we have... In the afternoon, sorry, after that, Orlando Bailey has actually gone off for that one with the HIA. Did take a huge hit there. So he's off for the next 10 minutes at least. Hopefully he's okay. So yes, tomorrow, Leicester Tigers against Newcastle Falcons. We'll do a live watch along for that one. We'll then do La Rochelle against Sale. That's in the Champions Cup. Go live about 2:45 with that. We kick for 3 o'clock. Then we have Exeter Chiefs against Leinster, which is the big one. We'll do that as well. Go live about 5:15. We kick off at 5:30. And then in the evening, we'll watch Northampton Saints take on Ulster. We'll keep an eye on the Montpellier Benetton game as well. My mum's calling me. My mother is calling me. Should I answer? I should answer, shouldn't I? Hello. Hello, ti'n iawn? That was my wonderful mother. Freddie, yes, I'm going to try and do as many games as I can tomorrow. Again, it just depends with how busy of a day I have. I'm off work, so I'm going to try and get as many done as possible for that one. That's what I've decided to do. My mum says hi to the stream. So, right, 10 minutes to go in this one. This first half at least. So Bath, just outside the 22 of Irish, leading 14 points to 7. If I'm being totally honest, it's not been a great game. It's really not been a special game, this one, unfortunately. It's not been anything like the game we saw a couple of weeks ago between these two sides. Singer carries well, though. Falatau coming forward here. He's tackled well by the fullback. Opportunity for Bath if they can get this ball wide. Bayliss. Oh, he's pushing close. The next score is going to be really important in this one, you feel. Bath just 5 metres out here. Referee has blown for something. I think there's an injury. So he stopped the play. Could potentially be fairly serious here. Keep an eye on how that one goes. Yeah, this is a head knock. London Irish, this guy's going to have to go off for HIA for sure. No way you can stay on with this. Hugo Monnier saying in commentary that he's been really impressed by Bath. I've not been particularly impressed by either side, if I'm being totally honest. Sounds awful, but I've just not been impressed by either side. And, I mean, you look at the other fixtures in this competition. You got Northampton against Ulster, of course. You got Leicester against Newcastle. They are just going to get this play off, I think, for HIA. All the doctors are on here. So you think this would be for the HIA. So busy day on the channel tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed for tomorrow. It's going to be a really, really busy day. Can't wait for it. Hopefully Tigers win. That's a massive game, isn't it? Absolutely huge, that game. Tomorrow's going to be a good game to watch. Freddie will be doing watch alongs on his channel, so make sure to check out his channel as well, as always. Let me know your thoughts on this first half so far. It is a scrum here, though, to Bath, 5 metres out. Can they push themselves over here? Here they come forward now. Just over a metre out here, Bath camped on the line. And it's a try for Bath, and is that the try to potentially win them the game? Really good work from the forwards, very, very powerful. Really good power, and they drive over. And really good work there from the front rows. And Bath take the lead. Even further ahead, sorry. By 19 points to 7. They'll look to get this converted. Yeah, so Freddie's doing a watch song tomorrow for La Rochelle versus Sales, so do join in for that one. Just watch Ben's video. Interesting, here's an idea. Compare top 14 to the Premiership. Absolutely. That'll be a great idea. Ben Spencer's going to look to have the 2 points. Has he missed? Yes, he's hit the post. So it remains 17 points to 19 with just about 7 minutes to go in this first half. Now, a bit of breathing space now for Bath might be enough for them. So Bath leading by 2-ish scores. Ben Spencer will look to clear this one. Oh, he's dropped it, but it went backwards. So the scrum half carries it forward just outside the 22. Ball is kicked downfield. High kick. Knocked on, though, by London Irish. So advantage here to Bath. Ben Spencer's going to kick this one, though. Spencer kicks. Paddy Jackson. Nick Phipps into the front row. Chowatama's locked it forward, so advantage to Bath. Jonathan Joseph carries well. Zach Mercer carries. And penalty to London Irish at the breakdown. I mean, you feel like the next score is so important here. Will Stewart scores a hat-trick, you have to have a mullet, mate. No chance. It's never happening. I won't be allowed to work in my job. Although that's changed in the summer, but I still won't be allowed to work in my job. If Ospreys win the Champions Cup and the Pro 14 next season, I'll get a mullet. Let's say that. The last chance here really for London Irish to create something in this first half with 4 minutes to go. "13 years since London Irish have been in a semi-final of any sort. Orlando Bainey's not coming back after failing his HIA massive hit from Tuasiri on him. It's always going to make it difficult. London Irish just haven't really got their flow going this game. And Paddy Jackson's putting a pretty poor kick. Spencer will clear. And clears just two within his own. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Sean O'Farrell says, if there are more French clubs in the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup, they must be doing something right. Yep, absolutely. And I think that Toulouse-Clermont game is going to be amazing on Sunday. Absolutely amazing. The French spend loads more money on their squad than the Prem do. I don't know if that's true, Freddie. The Prem is a very rich league. It's a very rich league. I know the wages can be ridiculous. But I think the French realised a few years ago that things weren't working, and there's a new system and a new style and a new way of playing rugby for them, where they're going back to French players, because all the clubs are going to the game of feeding the national side, which over the years has not been obvious. It's just not been obvious, has it? And it's been an issue for them for a long time with that, where clubs have been very self-centered. Toulon, for instance, went through that phase where they signed everyone under the sun. It was decent. This is a lovely dink to Hassel Collins here. He really should have looked to pass there. Good tackle on Parton, Phipps, Creevy. Two minutes to go in this first half. Bath leading 19 points to 7. Hassel Collins gets it out. Lovely inside ball there. It has been ripped by Kokonasiga. From next year, the salary cap has been reduced by 2 million. That'll make a big difference, won't it? The Ospreys need to strengthen their depth so it will not affect them much during the international period. They need a stronger defence, and the same with attack. I think we're on the right way. We're going the right way. And I think, there's some good young players coming through. I think Joe Thomas at 10 is a really exciting young 10 coming through. We've got a couple of exciting forwards. We're linked with a few players. It'll be interesting to see how we go next season. I think we're the stronger of the 4 regions, and I'm not just saying that as an Ospreys fan. I'm saying it as a Welsh rugby fan. I think we are the strongest of the 4 regions. But there's still a lot to be done. Frustrating for the regions that they're not in the quarterfinals. But we did finish the season pretty strong in the Pro 14. All 4 regions did, to be honest. Final minutes of this first half then. London Irish with a line-out on the 10-metre line of Bath. They do win the line-outs. Paddy Jackson. Advantage to London Irish then. And they do get the penalty. Now, what do? Do they go to the corner, or do they just take the points to get something on the scoreboard? Let's have a look what this team do. Let's see what they decide to do. They are going for the posts here. Freddie says if Di Young gets his Cardiff Blues playing, they could be better than Ospreys. They can never be better than Ospreys. I actually think the Blues underachieved massively this season. I did do a tier list, recently to really put the teams into where they did this season and my thoughts on the season for them. I did a tier list for that, and I said the Blues underachieved. Their squad, they should be doing a lot better than they are. For me, they've got some of the best players in Wales in their squad, so they should be doing a lot better. Let's see how the Welsh regions do when they play the ex-Super Rugby sides. It'll be interesting to see how they do. So Paddy Jackson is going to look to make it within 10, and then it will be half-time. He is successful, and London Irish are up to the 10 points. And that is half-time. We're going to take a quick break here on the channel. Make sure that you don't go anywhere, that you're subscribed to the channel if you're enjoying this one so far, and that you've also liked the video. We'll be back in a second. Get your comments, get your questions in, and we'll have a little chat just in a few minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. There we go. We are back. Sorry about that. When the mother calls, you must answer. Hope everyone is doing well. Good to see you keeping the conversation going on in the chat. Let's have a look at what you guys have been saying. Now, remember, it is half time in this one. 19 points to 10. Bath lead this one. So still very much to play for. And let's have a look at some of your comments. David Topping's in the chat. David, good evening. Hope you are doing very well. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Sean Fowler says, me personally, not a fan of the conference system and the way they did it in the final series, because I feel like the two that were top had an extra rest period, which is the players played the other knockoff matches. I preferred the Pro 12 for about a lot easier. Everyone played each other. They could have just reduced the amount of matches. It is something they could definitely look to do. Let's have a look at this. I have no idea how it's been shown in the UK, but the kickoff times and what Irish channels will be shown in the first round of the Rainbow Cup 2021 has just been announced. Also, we'll take a look at that. I'd assume it'd be Premier Sports here in the UK, but also SLC, I would think, would have some form of right to the Rainbow Cup. Again, we'll be covering the Rainbow Cup a lot here on the channel. View starts between Prem and Pro Footing. Yes, guys, if you have not checked out Ben's channel yet, I'm going to drop another link in the chat in just a second. Do head over there, watch his fantastic video on the differences between the Pro 14 and the top and the Gallagher Premiership. Really good. Ben, of course, co-host the Watch Will Be Roundup show with myself, and he's taking the big step to make his own YouTube channel. It's a brilliant channel, so do go and check it out. We said we wanted to help him hit 10 subscribers this evening. Let's have a look at the progress of that in just a second. Let's have a look at some more of the comments. You guys having some good rugby chat. So let me know your thoughts on this first half. It's been really interesting first half. It's not been great, in my opinion. There've been moments in the game where it's been like, oh, okay, like they're trying this, they're trying that, but really it's just not been a great game at all, if we're being totally honest. But it still does remain Bath 19, London Irish 10. So it's very much still to play for. London Irish just haven't had the opportunities to play rugby, really, to really throw the ball about. Guys, we've hit 10 subscribers for Ben on his channel. If you've not headed over there yet, make sure to head over there now. I'm going to drop a link once again in the chat. Make sure you head over there. And subscribe. Make sure you watch this video, give it a like, and also put a comment in there saying you're here from BS Rugby. That'll be awesome. But yes, thank you for subscribing to his channel. Lots of exciting things coming along on his channel over the next few days. So it is live in the chat right now. There it is. So make sure to head over there and subscribe if you're not done so already. And if you haven't subscribed here, guys, what are you doing? Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're pushing closer towards that 1,500 subscriber goal, which we would love to hit over the course of the weekend, if possible. So make sure to subscribe if you're new here. Free to do and helps grows the channel. Everyone's texting me this evening, says they're all a little bit crazy. We're getting ready for the second half here. Hope you're all doing well and having and enjoying the rugby at the minute, because there's so much rugby going on, isn't there? And lots of games going on tomorrow. First watch along tomorrow will be Leicester Tigers, Newcastle Falcons. Kickoff is at 12:30. So we'll go live about 10 minutes beforehand or so. So do join us for that one. Really excited for that. So both teams are out, ready for the second half. Let me know your thoughts ahead of the second half. Who's going to win this one? It's all to play for. Who's going to be the first team to book their place in the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup? The second half is underway. Off we go then. Bath in the lead. looking to book their place in the semi-finals for the first time in 4 years, while London Irish looking to book their place in the semi-finals for the first time in over 13 years. It's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it? Sean O'Farrell still back in Bath to get the job done. Bath by 10. Change. Gray is on for McConaughey. Not sure if that's a tactical decision or if that's a fitness issue, but that change has been confirmed for Bath already. And Elvington has come on for Gigenia, making his debut today. Gigenia maybe didn't really have the game that he'd like to have had. But here we go. Second half is underway. So London Irish will go through the forwards here. I've not seen the Stormers kit yet. I'll have to take a look at it. Will Stewart carrying really well here for Bath. I'll look at this kit now. This is for the Rainbow Cup, of course. I like the away kit a lot. The away kit's really nice. Let me share this with you. See what you guys think in the chat. So this is the kit that the Stormers have announced for the Rainbow Cup. I really like this away kit. I think it looks really smart. It's really, really smart. I really like that. I might have to get that. I really like the look of that. The home one's okay, but the away kit is really, really smart. I really do like that. That's a really nice kit, that one. The away kit is really nice. Does anyone know a Saints fan? My cousin is a Saints fan. So, there you go. So here come Bath. Anthony Watson trying to carry the ball forward here for the home team. Redpath into Urbano, Jonathan Joseph, Gray. Oh, and it's not forward from Falatau. It looked pretty good from Bath, but they just can't quite get the final pass. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Ben Foot says, I wonder if Bath will miss the quality kicking up Preston towards the end of the game. Yeah, I think that could be an issue. And Bath are 9 points ahead, but the next score is crucial in this one. Next score is very, very important in this one. Yet 3-Bod Rugby are going to be doing a watch long tomorrow for Exeter against Leinster, so do join us for join them for that as well. So if you do know a Northampton fan, get in touch with them. Not Northampton. Is it a Northampton fan you're looking for? Yeah, Northampton fan. If anyone knows, let them know they're looking for one. Oh, you unlucky man. Playing foot champs. Try playing weekend league. It makes a man go crazy. It does stuff to a man. But good to see you, YouTube. Hope you're doing well. So forward comes London Irish. Really good work at the breakdown there from Cameron Redpath to win the penalty for Bath. Let me have a look at some more of your comments. Would you remember the 2011 European Rugby Cup final? That was my first European game I watched in a rugby great comeback. I don't, unfortunately. I don't. Let me know what happened in that one. Will Northampton beat Ulster? That's the big question. I did do a preview for the Challenge Cup on my channel. It did drop last night. I made my preview, I made my predictions for that one. So if you've not yet checked it out, I will drop a link in the chat now. There it is. It is in the chat. So do go and check it out. Challenge Cup preview. There's also Champions Cup preview out on the channel now as well. Jonathan Joseph, good feet from him. Leinster making a mad comeback. I'll have to have a look at that. He's played down at the Millennium Stadium. Let's have a look. 33 points to 22. Oh, wow. So Northampton Saints took the lead early on. 72,000 there for that one. What a team that was for Northampton and also for Leinster. 22-6 down at halftime, and they won 33-2. What a game that looks like. Reid is on for Bayliss for Bath, so that change has gone through as well. Parton comes forward. Chawatama carries. Next score is very, very important in this one, you feel. Paddy Jackson knocked forward. And scrum to Bath just inside the 22. And a big opportunity there for Irish. They look dangerous off that line out there. Caught the team napping, really, with the fake driving ball as such. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Exeter versus Leinster game is going to be awesome. Absolutely. We'll be doing a watch along for that one, so do join us for that. Just lost. Not a great start. I'm 2-4. Oh, dear me. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for you, mate. Weekend league does things to a man that no man should ever experience. It just does. I'm more of a career mode man myself, so I stay away from those kind of things too much.
finisher just leaves the markers to open up.
You do squad battles, good stuff. Rugby needs a good video game. Absolutely, it does. I mean, I played Rugby 20 a bit. Rugby Challenge 4 is okay. But if you're comparing it to the other games out there, it's just really, really poor. It's just really, really poor. So, yeah, it definitely needs a good rugby game. Yeah, it's really not. It's really not worth it. I don't think so. Right, half an hour to go in this one. Need EA Sport. Rugby 08 was the last good rugby game, in my opinion. So scrum to Bath inside their own 22. Just over half an hour to go in this one. The game is still very much in the balance, you'd have to say. And Bath win the penalty at the scrum. London Irish penalised for standing up in the scrum there. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Rugby Sports Cup 2012 is such a good game. I don't think I played that one. Rugby 08 was great. Rugby 20, it's okay in my opinion. Yeah, it's okay, isn't it? It's okay. Look, they didn't have a massive budget going into that. I know that for a fact. But yeah, it's I think I did like a Scarlet's career mode on there once, an Osprey's career mode as well. It just really wasn't that great. Yeah, Rugby World Cup 2011 wasn't too bad at all. So Nick Phipps gets the ball out from the lineouts. Good hands. There's a little bit of space out wide here. Loader should probably have passed there. Nick Phipps to Isui. Here we go, London Irish. The game's opening up a little bit here now. You're watching a highlights of top league in Japan. A lot of high-scoring matches, a lot of Australia, New Zealand players there. Indeed, I mean, in Japan, though, it's a very different style of rugby. Different style of rugby, isn't it? A lot of big players playing out there. Bowden Barrett, Hadley Parks, just to name just a few. There's a lot playing out there. Grand National tomorrow, indeed. There's a lot of sport going on tomorrow, but yes, a lot of watch-alongs on the channel. Going to be live pretty much all day tomorrow, so do join us for that. If you've not yet hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. Ready for that. Lots going on the channel tomorrow. Ben Spencer just getting a check here. Let's just have a look here. Takes a little bit of a knock there from Agustin Creevy. Freddie Burns, yes, he's coming back to Leicester, isn't he? George Cruz as well. Should do a Masters watch long. I'm afraid I'm not the biggest fan of golf. I'm not the biggest fan of golf, unfortunately, James. So Ben Spencer remains on the pitch. People get bored easily. If you love golf, you love golf. But for me, it's not my favourite sport. I've never really played it all that much. So I'm sure if I played it, I'd have a better appreciation for it. But no, rugby and football for me, but rugby mostly, absolutely. So here come Bath. Jonathan Joseph, lovely hands into Anthony Watson. Anthony Watson is caught by Tuisui eventually into the 22. Lovely hands. This could be a big opportunity. Urbano carries 5 meters out. Advantage offside from London Irish. Walker carries well. Zach Mercer, pick and go here from Bath. Still advantage here to Bath then. And we'll come back for the penalty now. Is this going to be a yellow? Frank Murphy. No. So still 15 against 15. Bath, I think, are just going to tap and go here. They are indeed. I think it's Walker. Passes it. Urbano carries. A meter out here. Mercer's going to pick and go. There's a lot of space out wide if they can get it there. Clark goes alone. Oh, is it going to be? Has he been held up? He has been held up. Nearly got the hat trick there, guys. Nearly had the hat trick. Good joke, that. I quite enjoyed that. It's kicking off a little bit between the two sides. Lots at stake in this one, of course. Should use the power of the Shamrock to win this game. You feel if Bath score here. Sean O'Brien's on for Cowan. Very experienced player to come on. Munger is on for Not. Robert Caldwell, welcome to the channel, my friend. I don't recognise your name. If you're new, do hit the subscribe button. It's free to do, my friend. Held up as a pet hater, man. I love American football style grounding. Speed the game up. I'm not too sure how that would work, or if that would work. I think it adds to the anticipation of the game, but I do find it frustrating. Yeah, I completely agree with you. When the teams just get over the line, but they get held up 2 or 3 times on the bounce, it does make the game very difficult. It's a very good scrum here from London Irish. Advantage, though, to Bath. Ben Spencer gets it out wide. Could this be a try for Gray? No, he's been pushed out. Surely now the referee has to have a serious word. And controversial. It's always good to have opinions. That's the great thing about rugby. That's the great thing about rugby. Opinions. Everyone has an opinion, and it's great to chat and go over it. It's been knocked on by Bath here. I'm surprised London Irish didn't have a man sent to the bin in that phase of play. I give up on this crap game, mate. Just sack FIFA off for the night. It's not worth it. It's been knocked on here from Bath. Now, has this actually been knocked on? Maybe. So 23 minutes to go in this one. So scrum 2 the away side. Nick Phipps will feed this one in. Bath have had a very, very solid scrum here. London Irish have struggled a little bit. The scrum does stand up. Oh my gosh, what's happened there? Loader manages to clear it in the end, and he's actually done very, very well there. Really well there to get that away. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Ben Ford says, I reckon the Blues would smash this Irish team if they had played them tonight. I don't think either team have been particularly special. I don't think so. All you need is a scene like Gladiator for Exeter and Leinster. I remember watching one game. I think it was France against Ireland in the Six Nations, and I'm pretty sure it finished 3-3. I cannot remember when. It had been over a decade ago easily. 3-3 it finished. I'm pretty sure it did. Here come Bath then. Bath have really dominated this second half. And they'll be frustrated that they're not even further ahead in this one. Good counter-rucking here from London Irish, but Bath just need to get the ball out. We're nearly halfway in the second half, and London Irish with the penalty at the breakdown. And all their dominance, they just can't make it count, can they? They just really cannot make it count. Sean O'Brien's getting a little bit of treatment here. Some changes coming on for Bath. We'll let you know who they are as they come on. I think it's going to be a full new front row. As we head to the final quarter of this one. So Thomas is on for Stewart, so no hat-trick for him. 2 tries though today. Dutoit is on for Walker. And Schumann is on for Ben Obano, who I think has carried really well this evening. So those are the changes as we hit the 60-minute mark in this one. Tuasui carries forward. Phipps. Ball out wide here. Loader. Chawatama carries the Zimbabwean international. Advantage to London Irish just outside the 22. First time they've really had a chance to attack. Now, what do Irish do here? Do they take the points? Because they've really not been in the game. I think they've got to take the points here. Get something on the board. I think they're going to go for the corner. Oh, excuse me. They're going for the corner here. So it's going to be a line out to London Irish. Sean O'Brien's receiving some treatment here. Of course, double winning while playing for Leinster, winning the Champions Cup. Robert Caldwell says, take the 3, get back within a converted try. Yeah, I think you've got to be looking to take the points here, haven't you? But they've gone for the corner. So we'll have to see what they can come away with. A little bit of a break. So just a reminder, tomorrow we have a lot going on with the channel. So make sure if you're watching, you've not yet done so to hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow, We'll be doing Leicester Tigers host Newcastle Falcons at 12:30 kickoff. We'll be doing a watch on for that. Then we'll be doing a watch on for La Rochelle versus Sale, the first Champions Cup quarter-final of the weekend. Straight after that one's finished, so for that one, sorry, La Rochelle Sale will go live at about 2:45 with kickoff at 3 o'clock. Straight after that one, the big one, Exeter Chiefs against Leinster will be going live at 5:15 with kickoff at 5:30. So do join us for that. And then after that, later on, kickoff at 8 o'clock, Northampton Saints host also be going live at 7:45 for that one. So do join us for all of them. Really excited for them. Make sure you subscribe for them as well. It's going to be a really exciting day tomorrow on the channel. 20 minutes to go then. Line out to London Irish. 7 meters out. And they've lost their line out ball. And not a great line out there from so line out once again though to London Irish. Very fortunate that the ball went their way. They do get it though. The driving ball comes forward. Nick Phipps gets it out. Hepatima gets out. Phipps, Augustine Creevy. Advantage to London Irish here. 10 meters out. Big ball carriers coming in now for Irish. Tries a cross kick. Paddy Jackson. Loader has caught that somehow. He didn't quite keep it alive. Let's hope he's okay. 17 minutes to go in this one. Awesome take from Ben Loader there. Can't be a mod for that Ulster game. No worries. Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry at all. I'm surprised Frank Murphy hasn't given out any cards. I think Irish have been lucky at stages. I think Loader's been absolutely brilliant in this game and recently for London Irish. They have decided to take the points here, London Irish. And they are back to within 6 points. And as Ben says, we'll get to Ben's comments in just a second. Bath should have pulled away by now. They've had the chances. Absolutely, they haven't. They really haven't taken them. And with 13 points to 19, with 16 minutes to go, it's anyone's game, really. London Irish know they can come back and win in the last few dying seconds of a game. Oh, it's not forward from London Irish here. So Bath on the halfway line, going through the forwards. Oh gosh, that's not great. That's so infuriating. But there is 15 minutes to go in this one. Bath leading 19 points to 13 YouTube in this one. Lots of kicking going on now at this point. That's been knocked forward from London Irish. So opportunity for Bath is Spencer. Finds Anthony Watson. Anthony Watson kicks into the space. It's a good kick. Interesting choice. Drop goal for Irish to try and let's see. Well, London Irish have decided to take this line out quick. They've knocked it. Has it gone forward? Yes, it has. Why are they trying something like that? Why would you try that? I mean, they tried the long line out. Chirasui has got it, but then he's dropped it, and about, what, 7 metres out, 8 metres out, maybe? Massive scrum this for Bath. So they're resetting the scrum here. This is a massive moment in the game, you feel. And some changes coming on for London Irish then. So scrum to Bath here, 7 metres out. They're going to try here. It's going to be really, really difficult for Irish. On the 5 metre line. Zach Mercer carries. They're going for the line. Held just short. A metre out. Really good carry there. Advantage to Bath offside from London Irish. Zach Mercer goes for the line. He's got there. Zach Mercer scores for Bath. And Bath finally, after dominating for so long in this game, have finally got to try and have a little bit of breathing space. Callum Game, thank you very much for dropping a like. Try for Bath indeed. And that probably puts them into the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup. And Zach Mercer, 2 Challenge Cup tries and 6 appearances for him. Ben Spencer adds the 2 points. And Bath lead this one by 26 points to 13. You probably think now, you'd probably say that that is the game done. Come on, my boys in blue. You'd probably say that is the game done now, wouldn't you? 11 minutes to go. Cornish is on for Creevy for London Irish. Bath once again from the restart have knocked it on. That's the 3rd time in this game at least we've seen that. Changes for Bath as well taking place. Williams is on for McInally. So scrum to London Irish. Penalised on the scrum, Bath. So London Irish decide to take it quick. Hepatima Sean O'Brien carries into the 22. London Irish coming forward here now. Chirasui. Oh, it's been knocked on again. Well, silly little mistakes from London Irish are really shooting themselves in the foot here. I mean, you'd have to say the amount of knock-ons from London Irish has really shot themselves in the foot this evening. We're into the final 10 minutes. Frank Murphy swaps sides on the scrum. Clearly something is going on this side. So recess to the scrum. This all takes time, doesn't it? All takes time. Off they go then. Solid scrum from both teams. Oh, what a turnover that is from Sean O'Brien. What a turnover from Sean O'Brien there. 7 minutes to go. London Irish going to go to the corner here. Luchu, just stop playing it, mate. It really is not worth it. It really is not worth it. Stick around here because there's going to be a dramatic ending here. They need to score now if they have any chance in this game, you feel. With 7 minutes to go. And the driving maul is set up. It's coming forward, this driving maul. It went down. I'm not sure what the decision is. Scott Linehan asks, who do you think will win the Champions Cup? I think it's between Leinster and Toulouse. I think it's between Leinster and Toulouse. That's what I think. I think Leinster or Toulouse. But Racing are very strong as well. So I'm going to say Leinster, Toulouse or Racing could win it, but I'll back Toulouse to get the job done. I think, just about. That's a big penalty for Bath there. Scrum then to Bath inside their own 22. Bath to win the penalty at the scrum once again. Collapse in the scrum. King Kong or Godzilla? King Kong. Easy. Easy. What even is that question? Challenge Cup. I think Ulster are very, very strong. Ulster or Leicester. I think Ulster-Leicester will more than likely be the final. Will more than likely be the final. I'm going to say Ulster to win that one. So just over 4 minutes to go in this one. Advantage once again to London Irish. I'm surprised someone's not in the bin here. How he's not put someone in the bin, I don't know. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Time to sack Eddie Jones. Many people may want it, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. It's not going to happen. He's not going to get sacked. He's going to stay in his job until after the World Cup for sure. Who's my Lions? 10. Sexton at 10. I'd start Sexton at 10. Finn Russell on the bench. Bath with Priestland at the helm for the Champions Cup. For the Challenge Cup, sorry, that's meant to be for the Challenge Cup. And Meehan is on for Phipps here. Bath are actually right down in the 22 of London Irish. You'd probably say this game is done. It's got to be King Con. Who else is it going to be? Exactly. Good to see Chris Riley has some sense. Driving more than for Bath. We're heading into the final minutes of this one. You'd have to say that Bath looks set to have booked their place in the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup, but penalty to London Irish. Good turnover from London Irish. Make sure if you're watching, you're not hit the subscribe button to do so. We're pushing very close towards 1,500. And also like the stream as well. Again, very busy day tomorrow on the channel. We'll be doing watch alongs for pretty much all the games tomorrow. So be sure to join me from around 12:30 tomorrow throughout the evening. So scrum to London Irish inside their own 22. I mean, it'd be the comeback of all comebacks. And they decide to go for a little chip over the top. I don't think it's going to work. Jonathan Joseph collects. Anthony Watson carries well. 2 minutes to go in this one. Are Bath just going to keep this through the forwards? Penalty to London Irish once again. Lots of penalties from both sides. It's not been a classic by any levels at all. It really has not been. I've put a bet on Ealing getting promoted ahead of Saracens. Indeed, I've seen that. They brought their big boys in. Zach Mercer's been given man of the match. I think he's been brilliant today. Line out was not straight from London Irish, and that, you'd have to say, that is that. That is that. Scrum to Bath. And Bath, for all their dominance, in the end made it pay. And have won this one. I actually backed London Irish to win this one in my preview. I backed them to get the job done. They'll reset the scrum, but there's 30 seconds to go. Bath have booked their place in the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup for the first time in 4 years. We're into the final 10 seconds here. Thank you very much for joining me this evening on this watch along. It's been great to have your company. I must think they beat Godzilla. Yeah, love to see it. We're into the red. Penalty to London Irish. Here come London Irish then. I mean, they can't win the game now, but they can get a little bit of pride. Paddy Jackson carries. But congratulations to Bath. I'm not a Bath supporter. No, I am I'm an Ospreys fan, but I love all things rugby. That's why I created this channel. But no, I am an Ospreys fan, which is good and bad a lot of the time. A lot of bad recently over the last couple of years, but over this season has been pretty good on the whole. Bath trying to hold London Irish out here. Sean O'Brien not really going anywhere. Here they come. Oh, that's a huge hit. Bloody hell. 14 phases in. And it's knocked forward, and there it is. That is the final score. 26 points to 13. Bath have won this one here. Final score then. Bath book their place in the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup for this season. Congratulations if you're a Bath fan. Well done to you. You are through to the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup. Scotland Indian says, I'm a Munster fan, sad out for Ospreys, formed very tough matches against them in the past. We finished third this season. Probably should have been at Newcastle last week, but we're making strides under Toby Booth. As Freddie Clark says there, it is full-time in this one. But that's why we're going to leave the watch along tonight. Thank you very much for joining. It's been a mad day here for me, so I'm going to call it an early one tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 for Leicester Tigers against Newcastle Falcons. Doing loads of watch alongs throughout the day. So if you have not yet hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. Leave a like on the watch along. Make sure you head over to Ben Ford's channel as well if you haven't done so already, and check out his brilliant new video that he's put up and his brilliant channel that he's set up. Again, I'm going to drop a link in the chat for it now. So make sure to head over there and to subscribe to his channel. So make sure you head over there and subscribe to his channel. That's where we're going to leave it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the watch alongs, 12:30. Leicester Tigers against Newcastle Falcons, the second quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup. I'll see you then. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.